answer that informal question about what should we do with upkeep allowances as heads of families for our wives. And we're getting some interesting comments from our viewers. Ogo Uwaji says, I think wives should rather adjust their budgets to cope with the prevailing economic realities. It says, there hasn't been a corresponding increase in wages, so I don't see how there can be an increase in upkeep allowance. Okay, keep it coming. And of course, thank you, Pemosa, for that conversation on actuarial, and said we need to be very particular about the data relating to price and everything else with the actuarial business. So let's cross over to Rotimi Fakayejo, who is an enterprise with enterprise stockbrokers from downtown Lagos. Rotimi Fakayejo, good morning. It's good to have you on the phone.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you. A very quick question. Should we increase the upkeep allowance to our wives as husbands because the price of goods and services have gone up?
There are no two ways to that. Otherwise, if you have been taking 2 meals in a day before, you are going to resort to one. You are not going to increase that upkeep allowance. So there are no two ways to it. Even if you are not, that means savings are going to be less. If there is no increase in, there's no general increase in allowance, in salary for most organizations. But definitely, it's going to affect impact on savings. But upkeep allowance will be increased in order for the home to be sustained.
Well, that's an interesting view there. Comment. Thank you. I'm not sure I want my meals reduced from 3 square meals, or whether it's a triangle or a square. I don't know why it's called a square meal, but square means 4. That means if you just take one out, you can leave me with the 3 meals if I don't increase the upkeep allowance at home. That's it. So how we're looking at the stocks today? Let's about 2 minutes on that. Is there going to be a turnaround as we start Tuesday? Looking back at Monday's near 1% negative landing at the equity space.
Well, I think we all know why the downward trend was there yesterday. Dangote Cement lost almost 10 naira, I think about 9 naira, 15 naira, and that definitely impacted significantly on the market. We saw the consumer goods actually on the upward trend, and some banking sector stocks actually came down as well. So I think it is expected today that we are most likely to have a turnaround, except there's a further drop in the price of Dangote Cement, which is most unlikely.
So where else are we looking at for this market to go? Do you think this is a correction that is long overdue? Some folks believe this market was already oversold.
To me, I don't see any correction here yet. Until we see the third quarter results, if it justifies what we have seen in second quarter, then definitely we're going to see much sustenance in this. And more so for the fact that a lot of investors are not factoring in the fact that the Naira has been depreciated. And at the same time, it is only the foreign portfolio investors that don't mind to buy the stock at this price. Because the Naira they had bought, the dollars that they bought maybe about 2 years ago, is not the same value that they're getting at this time. So they are getting more Naira and they don't mind the current trend in the market. So for them, they are going to hold on to what they have as long as there is no other events in the country to actually threaten their continuity in investment in Nigeria. So for me, I don't see any correction coming at all. It was only Dangote Cement that came down. The banking sector stocks are still very much up. So I believe that the market is definitely will sustain the level that it is.
Talking about the banking sector, it's still very quiet out there as far as the earnings of Access Bank and UBA is concerned, and of course this tier 2 bank, Sky Bank.
Yes, the market is honestly waiting for the result of especially UBA and the Access Bank and also Stanbic. So the market is honestly waiting for those results. And I believe that if they actually meet investors' aspirations, they definitely will see further movement in the banking sector.
All right. Rotimi Fakayejo from Enterprise Stockbrokers, thank you very much. And we appreciate you closing the program very nicely for us today on that note. We thank you, everyone, for watching. Goodbye from Lagos. I'll see you again tomorrow.